So the basement project came after a extended power outage in Roanoke when I had to get a gas dryer to hook up to our natural gas and then our generator in order to get some laundry done. So here's some footage I took at the time. As you can see, the entire neighborhood is dark, all except the carport at our house. So I do have a natural gas generator. That was a project I did last year in anticipation of prolonged blackouts, and here it is hooked up. For a Craigslist gas dryer, it worked terrific. It was even better than our electric dryer, so I decided after the power outage to move it to the basement and make it permanent. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our project. So you see here what we've got is we've got washer, electric dryer, and a fridge and a freezer. And so one of the problems that we have is that outlet back there, you can't see it, I can't get two plugs in it because of how it's oriented. And this one here doesn't actually reach the washer, and so it's been on a power strip, and then we're going to put our new gas dryer that we got down here. So that's the project. Step one was to tie into the gas line. This is a 1/2-inch gas line that I installed, so I didn't really have any trouble doing that. I installed a piece of CSST tubing and then ran it about 6 feet to create a manifold, which I could then split off, one that goes up to the kitchen. Here it is behind the wall of the kitchen, and then the other was able to come down in that L to create the gas outlet for the dryer. I also converted both of those previous outlets to junction boxes and then ran lines down so that I could create a 4-outlet box. The one you see on the right there didn't have a ground. It was an old 2-wire outlet, so I ran a separate grounding cable into the box to create a grounded set of outlets. Chose to mount everything on 2x6s, which were subsequently mounted to the concrete rather than mounting to the concrete directly. So the dryer vent has been completed, and then the fridge and freezer are put back. So here's the new setup. So we moved the washer over, moved the dryer over also, and there's a new vent with a more permanent structure. We've installed a outlet. We turned that old outlet into a junction box, and then we ran a gas line. You can see here, that's a gas line right there that we tied into the main gas line, and then you can't see it, but there's a new junction box down behind there, and then from that junction box it goes down to a 4 outlet box. I did have to add a ground wire since this was an old 2-wire box.